Alright guys, we're in a new episode here and we're going to start to do some light assembly. I don't have the frame yet, so I'm just going to basically be putting parts on the shaft. The pulley I spec'd is 25 millimeters. Obviously my shaft is 1 inch, 25.4. I don't know, I'm assuming I'm going to have to bore out my pulley to get it to 25.4. Haven't quite figured out how I'm going to do that yet. I don't have a lathe, so I'm trying to figure out how I can mount that on a motor and bore it out. I'm not quite sure on that, so I may do something as dumb as order a 1-inch drill bit and just drill it out. That may be the simplest way to deal with it, but just haven't quite figured it out yet. So we'll go ahead and get started here. The base is going to constrain everything, so I think I'll just do relative mating for now. I'll probably go ahead and drop the shaft in and fix it for now, and then I'll float it later. So one of the things I don't have figured out yet is how I'm going to tension this thing exactly. I've got these keepers, and I'm going to get my blocks and all kinds of stuff on here. I wonder if I can select more than one thing. Hey, look at that. Huh. Honestly, I've never done that before, selected multiple parts. That's awesome. It keeps asking me if I want the as machine or as welded state for the weldments that I made, and they're not real weldments. So this shaft, if you remember, one of the things I forgot to do last time was size this shaft, so we'll do that real quick. Obviously this is a 1-inch diameter shaft. And my keyway looks better now. So we'll go ahead and start plopping stuff on the shaft here. And let's see, did that go the correct direction that I want to? Yeah, I want the set screws on the inside. And mount the pulley. Block. Wait a minute, do I just want to mirror it? Maybe I'll mirror that. Now these keepers, so what we've got is we've got, I need 2 of those per side. These keepers are going to go, hey, it went the right way, love it. So my keepers are going to go up against the safety flange, and I don't know whether or not this key is going to be enough to keep it in place. Top plane, top plane. Hello, why are we not mating? Top plane, top plane. Face to this face. I still have yet to clean up some of these purchase parts and make sure they're the right size. Oh, yeah. Let's see. We want that to be parallel. Or I might have gotten lucky. Hey, right on. So then we're going to need another one of these, and this is going to go on there. I should actually be mating these to the shaft because the shaft rotates, so that was a little bit of an oops. I wish that they would, I'm sure hopefully they fixed it in the new SolidWorks where you can affect mates without having to go into the mate dialog box. So real quick, we're gonna go back to let's see, we're gonna go coincidence, and instead of doing top, we're gonna go top of shaft. And is there another one? This doesn't rotate, so we're gonna leave that the way it is. We're gonna make this top plane to the top plane of the shaft. We're gonna make this. Top plane to the top plane of the shaft. That way these parts will spin properly. Let's see. What did I do wrong? I obviously did something wrong here, guys. Those were supposed to net out, touching each other. 7-inch centering ring. What's my centering ring at? Maybe it's 6 inches. Maybe that's the problem. Alright. Fixed. It's a miracle. So what I think I'm going to do on this shaft, I just haven't quite decided yet. We'll see how tight I can get it just by manual, just by pressing it. I think what I'm eventually going to do is actually tap the end, put a hole in the end and tap it. Top plane of the shaft. And then I'm gonna mirror everything over. We've come up on our next 10-minute mark, so we'll do a quick mirror and then we'll be out of here. Mirror. Oh, mirror plane, right. Correct. Okay, components. Done. So we're up on our 10-minute time here, so that's kind of where we're at now. I gotta decide on my spacing between the pillow bearings and all that good stuff, but this is kind of the start here. I'm thinking that maybe that 1-inch diameter shaft may not be big enough. I'm gonna have to move these out, like maybe like that. So geez, though, then it puts the pulley maybe like, we'll have to see. I think I'm gonna divide it into thirds. So we'll stop here, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Talk to you later. Bye.